Senator Dolan.
The European Commission has declared 2017 the European Year of Focused Action to Combat Violence Against Women and Girls. Women and girls with migrant background, refugee women, asylum seekers, women and girls with disabilities, lesbians, transgender, intersex women, Roma women and children, Muslim, black, homeless, elderly, young women. The list goes on. There's hardly a group of women that's not in it. And people with disabilities and women with disabilities and children are in that list as well. So this is a massive issue. Anna Pelaez, the chair of the Women's Committee of the European Disability Forum, is calling on the Council of Europe's Convention for the European Union to ratify the Council of Europe's Convention on Preventing and Combating Violence Against Women and Domestic Violence. That's the Istanbul Convention, and to do this without further delay. And that has implications as well for the Convention on the Rights of People with Disabilities. Edith Schratzberger-Vesky, President of the European Women's Lobby, has today, while marking the International Women's Day, she says we want to break the silence around violence against women and girls. We need to speak up. How much more evidence do we need, she says, before decision makers take action? How many more women should be beaten, raped, killed, prostituted, harassed, etc., before Europe finds it unacceptable? There was a Malta joint statement of the 3rd of February this year, which involved 3 key institutions, the European Parliament, the European Commission and the Council Presidency, and they've made a strong call for action to the Member States, and that includes Little Ireland, asking us and the rest of them to ratify and fully implement the Council of Europe's Convention on Preventing and Combating Violence, the Istanbul Convention. Women with disabilities, just to focus on this for just one moment, are 2 to 5 times more likely to be victims of violence than non-disabled women, and are subject to sterilisation and abortions, often against their will. There are 46 million women and girls with disabilities in Europe. That represents 60% of the disabled population in Europe. 34% of women with a health problem or disability have experienced physical or sexual violence by a partner in their lifetime. This House needs to debate, and I'll be asking the leader to facilitate it, and I am calling for that debate concerning the Malta Joint Statement and the Istanbul Convention. Finally, just for a second, today also marks an important anniversary related to some former members of the Houses of the Oireachtas. 35 years ago today, Deputy Tony Gregory and Deputy Charles J. Haughey signed the Gregory Deal. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that historic information.